Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, we're live! Hello,
Yay!
people. Hello, we're AK3R. I'm CB.
I'm Jordan.
Yes, and this is the second live chat I've done. The first live chat I did was what's her name? Jordan. Jordan. It was not Jordan. It was Danny. I'm like, it was Danny. And we just talked about stuff that I had gotten Danny into K-pop wise. I got Danny into like several K-pop, no, not several K-dramas, and Jordan has been falling. She's just going diving straight in head first.
Pretty much.
To this crazy, insane world. And like the other day, Jordan was actually fangirling. Like when I mean fangirling, I mean like fangirling like a K-pop fangirls. Like there are times when she's like, oh, she'll be fine, and then something happens and she's like borderline crying.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh god, we really got her. And then recently, tell them about your boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. He texted me and he was like, I can't believe that he was like, the fact that I actually considered downloading the K-pop songs, Tisk Tisk, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I was on Google and I was thinking about downloading the K-pop songs that I like. And I was like, oh, I got you. Because I always make him listen to the K-pop songs in the car, like when we're in the car together. I always play my songs and like dance around to them. And he always acts like he doesn't like them, but now we know that he secretly does.
Yeah, and I always apologize to him every time I see him. Like, every time, I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. But at the same time, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, and, tell them about your crazy bias list issues. Your bias that you said was never going to have any problems getting wrecked.
No, okay. So V is obviously still at the top, of course, because baby, you know. But it's having some trouble. The rest of it's having some trouble. First, you know, Zico. Zico came along because my friend recommended Block B to me, and like we listened to one of their songs like in the car, and then I was like, oh, I like this song, sounds good. I'm gonna look them up when I get home, and then I looked them up on YouTube, and that was a big mistake.
Like, cause like guys, like I remember I had left something in the student lounge at our school, and I came in. She's like, "Oh my God, shit!" I'm like, "What? What happened?" I thought like someone
fell
died.
on the floor, like crying. Not really, but like
Almost crying.
yeah.
Like I thought something had gone horribly wrong. Like what happened? And she's like, "My bias list." I'm like, "What happened?" What? I'm like, "I didn't show you any videos." She's like, "Block B." I'm like, Zico. And first thing I thought was Zico's mine, because Zico's my bias in Block B, and you can't have him.
Oh my God.
Like the two people I like in Block B is Zico and Taeyu, because Taeyu is so short and he's cute and he's the oldest, but he's the main vocal, and I like Taeyu.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I told you you'd get wrecked.
After I looked them up, I stayed up all night long looking at them. Like I did not sleep that night. I couldn't sleep. Like I would try to like go to sleep, and then like I couldn't stop thinking. So I had to go look up more videos. It was crazy.
That's one thing that surprised me, because like there are times where I'll just like sometimes I'll stay up at night just because I'm listening to like music or something, or I'm looking up something or working something, and then like I'll do something and I'll see Jordan like something. I'm like, she's still up.
Yeah.
Like last night, I'm like, you're still up? Like, shouldn't you be asleep?
I mean, I stay up late usually, like laying in my bed on my phone, like looking at videos and stuff.
And then like, I was like, I remember I had woken up the next day and I saw some of her activity. It was like at 3 o'clock. I'm just like, whoa, Jordan. Like, what did I do? Like, I created a monster.
Yeah, no, normally I'm like looking up new K-pop groups and like looking at YouTube videos like Bangtan Bombs or something like that. But recently I've been watching the EXO K-drama. I'm into that.
Yeah, I was debating whether or not to show her EXO stuff, because EXO is a headache. I love them, but they can be a headache.
Hmm.
Because of all this craziness that happened over the past 2 years, but at the same time, I love EXO, and EXO Next Door is that's my show.
Yeah, I feel like everyone loves EXO because like I'll be online, you know, I'll just really like when I'm on Vine and like Pinterest and stuff, I'll see like tons of, like of vines of EXO. Like I don't follow anyone. Like, I mean, I only follow people who liked BTS, but then like I'll still see vines of EXO.
Yeah, what happened was like when EXO first came out, like SM Entertainment, their record label, promoted them hard. Like they released so many teasers, and they have a song called "What Is Love." It's only with Do and Baekhyun for the Korean version, and it's with Luhan and Chen for the Chinese version. But they got like really overhyped. Like it was "What Is Love." It was their prologue song. Prologue, that's what they called it,
Hmm.
and they were really overrated when they came out. Like I love their debut, but even their fans were like, "Yeah, we know they're overrated." They were pretty overrated. But we got used to it. Eventually, they grew out of that whole overrated group from SM persona. But yeah, EXO has a good amount of haters.
Hmm. Well, I'm sure, yeah, because they have a lot. They always have drama. Like I'll always see drama like revolving around EXO.
Yeah, like BTS, for example, like until this year, before this year, they were one of the groups I'm just like, oh, they don't seem like they have any haters whatsoever. And then this year happened and everything went to hell. But but yeah, it's just like there's certain groups that I never think they would have haters. Like I would never expect Girls' Generation or 21 to have haters, but well I knew they'd have haters, but not like as many that they would get attention for it.
Yeah.
And then like I follow unpopular K-pop opinions on Tumblr because I have some pretty unpopular K-pop opinions, and then every so often I'll see the occasional post that's like, oh, BTS isn't as good as you think they are. Another group will say that's like EXO's not as talented as you think they are. It'll be like certain like every time a certain group gets in the spotlight and you go over and if you follow the blog unpopular K-pop opinions, there's always that one person who's just like such and such group, they're not as good as you think they are.
Yeah, but they're always gonna say that about like every group because everyone's gonna have like different opinions about a group. So there's always gonna be that one person who doesn't
Yeah.
like them.
And the thing is, like with every comeback for a group, there's always that one member that gets more attention. Like, obviously this year it's like Jungkook and V who got the most attention. Last year, I think Rapmon, maybe before this comeback, I think Rapmon was getting the most attention, mostly Rap Monster. And it's like the girl group EXID right now, Hani, the lead vocalist getting a lot of attention, and a lot of people were saying she's overrated. But at the same time, Hani is a lead vocal of the group. She's a pretty good vocalist. And when I was waiting for someone to say she's not as talented as they think she is. I didn't see that many for Hani because I was just like, you better not say she's not talented because that girl can sing. She can sing her butt off,
Hmm.
and she's a really good performer. But there's
But I
always
mean, Jungkook can also sing his butt off, and then there was that unpopular opinion about him,
yeah.
which I got really, really pissed off at, by the way.
Because I can understand the rap standpoint, because he's not, or like he raps like every so often.
Yeah.
But the singing part, I'm just like he can sing.
Yeah, the singing, like, the
Good.
singing is amazing. I don't understand.
Yeah, because
Like,
there's
there are like vines and like little short videos of him singing, not even BTS songs, and like you can tell like he has talent.
yeah, like there's certain people like for example like EXO for example, someone would say, oh, they're not as talented. I have to just look back and sit back and look at some of these posts. I'm just like like what do you call talent? Because like
Yeah.
there are certain groups that have the cookie cutter groups that's like each member has a specific role. Like like this person, their job they are the rapper. This person, their job they are the singer. This person they are the dancer.
Hmm.
Like certain groups have members that have specific roles within the group, and people consider the talented members the members that are a bit more. Usually they focus towards the rappers, the singers, or people who can do a little bit of all of the above. If Jungkook I could have debuted as a solo artist if he wanted to. He could have
Yeah.
debuted. And like maybe Rap Monster, I don't know, because like a lot of rappers in K-pop, they have a lot of people featured on their albums, a lot,
Hmm.
specifically singers. Like almost all the rap songs I have on my phone for K-pop they usually have if it's a solo rapper, they have someone featured. It's usually
Yeah.
someone featured. I've never listened to a K-pop rap song where it's like just them, unless that rapper can sing also.
Yeah. I feel like yeah, he could probably Rackmom could probably do it. Like he's sang before, hasn't he?
He sings like not like up to the level of Jungkook and Jimin,
Well,
but
yeah.
he sings some little melodies here and there.
Yeah. The dancing,
Carrie, that's not gonna dancing.
you
Like
might
I'm
need
like
to hide in the back for that
I'm just
part.
like
But
I know Rap Monster can dance. You don't have to tell me he can't dance. It's so weird because like Rap Monster's that one person I never thought he would be my bias. Like when I first got into BTS, I'm just like, okay, it's either going to be Jimin or Jungkook. And then I was listening to Autoline Radio, and Rap Monster started talking, and I almost died because I'm just like,
he's the one.
I'm just like his voice. And then I heard Just One Day, and I love his rap in Just One Day. Like,
Yeah.
I love his rap in that one. I'm just
This
like,
one is amazing.
I'm just like, he's mine. He's mine.
Okay, one second. Wait, how do I? Okay, wait. I'm gonna mute my microphone for a second because my mom asked me a question.
Asking all them questions.
Mhm.
Asking all them questions. She be asking all them questions, making statements, asking questions. And we're waiting.
It's unmuted now.
Oh,
Okay.
because you said I'm mouthing something. I'm just like, what is she saying? Is she trying to talk to me? I don't know what she's saying.
Oh, no. My mom was like, "Oh, who are you talking to?"
Like just a couple, like 700 subscribers, and then there's Chandler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but did you get my invites for the Google Plus page?
I don't think so.
Yes, I'm making Jordan manager of some of the AK3R pages.
Yay!
Yeah, I made her manager for the Facebook page, and I just made her manager for the Google Plus page. I think.
I think I like something popped up here on my screen, but I don't know what it was.
Because to be honest, guys, I never get on the Facebook page. Only just like to erase some stuff. Because like I have it connected to my Twitter account, and I use Twitter more than I use Facebook. So every time I
I
post
was looking at the Facebook page, and like most of them are Twitter stuff.
yeah, so every time I post something on Twitter, it usually goes to Facebook. I'm just like, well, at least it's better that way. Because if I didn't have it set up like that, I probably would forget about that Facebook page completely. But it's getting there.
Okay. Mhm. Ready a sweater? No. Hang on one second. My mother is leaving, so I have to say goodbye.
Her mother is talking to her, you guys. And I'm making ramen noodles. The struggle of making better ramen. In a few minutes, we will see Jordan rant like we've never seen her rant before. Her first rant video, hey! Can you trust me?
Okay, I'm back.
Can you trust me?
She was leaving,
Oh.
so I had to help her take out stuff.
Yeah, like you're lucky because right before you called, like I had a relapse of Hold Me Tight. Cause I'm like,
Oh my God! Don't talk about Hold Me Tight.
That's like that.
On Twitter, this Tony Jones tweeted BTS and was like, "Oh, good job on the album, or congrats on getting first place. Hold Me Tight is my favorite song." And I was like, "Oh, good job, B," because it happened like right after he was upset, and I was like hoping that would cheer him up.
Oh yeah, so Jordan, speaking of V, here's your opportunity to rant.
Okay. So last night I'm talking to Chandler, and he tweets me this thing, and it's like it's like a picture, and it says "Cheer up, Taeyoung," and I was like, "What happened? Is this about what happened, like the controversy at the award show thing where he was mouthing Big Bang's lyrics?" And then I saw that when they won their third first place award, that he had like a complete blank face and was like acting all sad and stuff. And it tore my heart apart. Like, I don't think you understand. That was terrible. I felt so bad for him. Because, okay, I don't even know where to start. I mean, I feel like everyone watching this likes BTS, so they'll probably all have the same opinion. Like, V obviously didn't mean any harm. V has the innocence of a child. He really does. Like, he's like a baby. Like I call
The
him
fact that he
baby.
sings with the deep voice, then he's not innocent. He's
Yeah.
an evil demon.
No, that deep voice is deadly. But other than that, he's innocent. And I call him Baby V not only because he's my baby, but because he's a legit baby. Like he's adorable, like a little baby. Yeah, so he could not hurt a fly. Like he really couldn't. And the fact that he mouthed out, those lyrics to Loser, he honestly, like I truly believe that he did not know what he was doing, like at the time, because he acts crazy anyways. So he probably just wasn't thinking before he was acting, like he normally doesn't think before he does things. So he probably was just doing that and then didn't realize how bad it could come off as, you know.
Yeah, because when I first heard about it, like I read what happened. I'm just like, oh god, I'm like V,
Yeah.
why? Because I wasn't mad at him.
Any harm.
Like I knew he probably did not mean any harm. I'm just like, V, no, why? Because
I know.
because I know how some Asian fans can be, and some fans like most. I know it's not all Asian fans, because some international fans do it too, but it's mainly Asian fans. When I first heard about it, I'm just like, no, V, why? Because like if I was not a BTS fan, I probably would have taken it the same way, because it just so happened that the title is Loser, which made it even worse.
Even worse, the title of it.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, why?
So animated too. Like he was being really animated when he was mouthing the words, but that's just his personality. That's just how he is. But if you don't know BTS, like if you haven't watched the Bangtan Bombs or anything, then you don't know how V acts. You could think that he was doing that like on purpose, like, but he wasn't. If you know V, you know that he wasn't.
Yeah, a similar situation happened the last year. You know Leo Avix, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was on Weekly Idol, and one of the staff members was talking about. She said, I've never worked with someone so difficult. He or she was like, I've never worked with someone so difficult before, and it was because of Leo. You know how Leo's blank face most of the time.
Yeah.
Like she had never he or she, I can't remember if it was I think it was a he. He had never experienced something, a person like that before, and he went on this little rant, and fans were just like, you need. Fans were mad at him because like if you watch VIX TV or MTV or VIX MTV Diary, you'll know that's literally Leo. Like Leo does not talk.
Yeah,
at
like
all.
that's personality.
Like unless you ask him a question or like say something directly to him where he has to respond, he's not going to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dio from EXO's like that too. Even though Dio does talk a bit more than Leo does, originally Dio barely talks. Like Dio may be my bias, but I forget he's there sometimes. Like I was watching an interview and like until they directly addressed Dio, I forgot he was there. I'm just like, oh, there you are, Dio. Like, I forgot he was there, and like, and the guy he apologized, and then I guess he quit Weekly Idol. At the same time, like people were like, you need to understand that's literally how Leo is. He is quiet. He's not gonna talk to you unless you say.
He didn't have to apologize for that.
Huh?
He didn't have to. Wait, what did he apologize for?
He apologized because of what he has said, because he was like, I've never worked with someone so difficult before. Oh my gosh, he's so rude, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, and guys, she sent me like a small snippet of her. She tried to make a rant video. This girl was fuming. I'm just like, whoa.
It ended up being like 20 minutes long. I didn't plan for it to be that long. The rant ended up being like 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, yeah, there's no way I can actually make this into a thing. But like the whole first half, I was just going on and on about V and like defending him and all this stuff. And then I started thinking about the whole scandal. Yeah, with Big Hit buying albums in bulk to make BTS's numbers go up, and then like that, I just got pissed about that, and that made me go off. Like that, like set off a fuse. That's so stupid. That whole entire thing.
Yeah, because even Big Hit, like I was reading an article, Big Hit was like, Big Hit Entertainment does not have the resources to do such a thing. I'm like, in other words, they're too poor to do such a thing.
I mean, Big Hit does not have money. Like,
I'm like, they may
go up against all these like big companies. Like, they couldn't win against like the people that Big Bang is under. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, even though Big Hit is under the JYP umbrella and JYP is part of the big three companies, they're still their own independent label.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Plus, they have such a good reputation. They wouldn't risk it just to buy albums in bulk. Like,
plus, my Sohee's under Big Hit. Don't mess with Big Hit. Wonder Girls fan.
Wait, are they under Big Hit?
Hmm?
Are they really under Big Hit?
No, one of the members left JYP and went to Big Hit, and Big Hit's like a sub label of JYP, which is why because when I first got into Bangtan was just like I was like, how do I rank them? And then they said they were a sub label. I'm just like, okay, so they're under the JYP umbrella, and JYP is my favorite company. I'm just like, okay, I guess I can put them in the JYP area. And like a lot of other artists, like Changmin from Changmin or Chongmin, I can never say it right. He's a member of 2AM, but he signed under Big Hit, not JYP. So he can do like technically under Big Hit, he's a solo artist, but at the same time he does JYP stuff. It's like Sohee, technically she's not part of Wonder Girls anymore, but she can still like record, like she can still do stuff with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how. The phone is ringing, but it's not mine, so I don't have to answer it. Yeah, she was really upset about the whole V thing, you guys. Like when I told her to make that rant video, I did not think she would like rant as hard as she did.
I sent him like a little part of it, and that was like the worst part. Like when I started going off about the album thing.
The sad part was like half of me when I heard that BTS was coming out at the same time as Big Bang. Like I didn't realize until I was like, it's like they're coming up April 29th. I'm like, oh, okay. And then Big Bang announced their comeback date. I'm just like, oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
I'm just like, oh, damn. Because when it comes to certain groups, like BTS is getting up the ladder. They're like, if I were to like rank them in terms of like grade, like in terms of fame, they'd be like B plus, A minus in terms of fame.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Bang is like A plus. So
yeah, like the biggest.
Like they're at a status now to where if they came out around the same time as Big Bang, they would be considered like a threat and a fan war could start. Because like last year when Girls' Generation and Girls' Generation and 21 made their comebacks around the same time, it was just like anyone who does not want to get caught in the crossfire, please log off the internet now. Like that fan war was nasty. And then when I heard about this, I'm just like, it won't be as bad as 21 versus Girls' Generation, but at the same time, it could be just as bad. Because the new K-pop fans don't know Big Bang as well, and the Big Bang is like, they're like that hardcore fan. And they're not hardcore, like they're not like really mean. They've just been around for a while, and they've been through a few fan wars here and there. And new K-pop fans are a bit more, no offense, they're just a bit more on the crazy side.
Yeah. But the fans of Big Bang were the ones that were...
Hold on, phone is ringing. Talk to fans while we're gone.
But yeah, so I made this rant video that was like 20 minutes long, and I started off just like telling the story of at the second time that he won the first place, or the second time that BTS won the first place award, and how he was acting crazy and like singing loser, like mouthing loser, like really, really animated, like, and was dancing all around and stuff. And then, that whole scandal or controversy happened where like people started getting mad at him, and like he felt the need to explain himself, which, I mean, I don't think he needs to apologize at all. Like he did not do anything wrong, but yeah, so he tweeted and like explained himself. People are still mad, and then there was the whole trending thing, like cheer up Taeyong, because when they won their first place for the third time, like Ratmon was saying their thank you speech, and V was just like completely like in the background, just completely blank, like looked, and he didn't even look like he had an attitude. He just looked sad. Like he really just did not look happy, like as a person, not like pissed off, just not happy. And then like when their song I Need You started playing, and like they all started dancing around like BTS, V was just like in the background holding his microphone, just like just looked so sad. It broke my heart to see that. I do not know what that meant on that side of his phone call, but yeah. And so I went to sleep with that happening, and I know that, or I saw that a Music Core show was happening like in Korea, like at 2 a.m. when I was like going to sleep, and then it was like a live broadcast thing. So I tried to watch it on YouTube, but then I ended up falling asleep during it. And I didn't know that I ended up falling asleep until I woke up the next morning and I saw that the broadcast was over, and I was so upset because I saw Unique perform, and then but I didn't get to see BTS because I fell asleep before BTS performed. But apparently they performed "I Need You," and they performed "Fun Boys." I think that's what it's called. Boys with Fun, they call it, like on the iTunes thing or whatever. Oh yeah, you're
I'm
back.
back. Because I was like, I'm back.
I'm just talking about the thing that happened. Yeah, so I woke up and then I went back and watched what had happened, like what I had missed last night on the Music Core thing. And did you see it yet, Chandler?
You were watching the live stream?
Oh yeah, I was, but then I fell asleep in the middle of it, and
I never catch those. I see them.
I saw Unique perform.
Like, I always see them for the live. I'm like, oh, I'll watch that later, and I always fall asleep. I can never catch it.
I was like, because I was so tired, I was trying to stay awake, but I was like watching it on my phone and just like fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like, still, like, no, it's off.
That happens to me. Like, what was I watching? There's like, oh, you're gonna hate the mamas. Oh, you're gonna hate that.
Oh God.
They're on for like 4 hours.
4 hours. I'm gonna watch it though for them.
But it comes on at like 4 or something. No wait, no, it comes on in the morning. I think. I don't know. I can't remember. It depends on what country it's in this year.
4 in the morning? Wait, is it not always in Seoul?
Nope. Like last year it was in Hong Kong, I think. And then one year it was in Singapore. So I'm just like, it depends on what time zone it's in this year.
Yeah, I did not know that it traveled around like that.
I'm like, it depends on the time zone. Like, sometimes they have award shows in different countries. Like last year, no, it was beginning of this year. Oh my gosh, what happened? It was in Golden Disc Awards. That's like the Grammys. It was also in China, but there was issues and Jungkook couldn't go. Visa wise, like issues with his visa, and he couldn't go. And like Bam Bam and Yogan from GOT7 couldn't go. Like some members of Beast couldn't go, and the thing is, like, it was so weird because like BTS performing as 6. I'm just like,
Yeah. Wait, what song did they perform?
They did "Boy in Love."
Oh.
And
Without Jungkook?
Yeah, they didn't have anyone sing his part, but at the same time, I was just like, Jungkook's not there. Jungkook's not there. There's something wrong here. Jungkook's not there. Oh.
They just completely skipped over that entire part when they
didn't skip over. They just let it play.
Oh, okay. So it was like they were dancing along to it, but no one was singing it.
Yeah, I was just like, there's something wrong here.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like, I was just like, at least put a dancer there. So, because sometimes what some groups will do is that, like, they'll have a dancer in place of that person.
Yeah, but that would be like replacing Jungkook.
No, not replacing him. It's just like they're just putting for choreography reasons.
Oh yeah,
so they won't have to
need it for choreography.
So they won't have to reblock it because sometimes what Shiny does is like I remember I was watching Everybody. The leader sprained his neck, so he had to like sit to the side, and they put a dancer in his place.
Oh. Yeah.
He was still there, and he was like sitting in a chair singing. He just didn't dance because he hurt his neck.
Aww.
Because like for because sometimes like if I see certain choreographies, I'm so used to seeing it set up one way, and then like if a member is like gone for that particular performance, it's just like
Yeah, it's just weird.
Like one time, even though Girls' Generation is at 8 now, back when they were at 9, and like Yuna was gone for one performance, it was so weird with 8. I'm just like, oh, someone put something there. It was
because you're not used to seeing it with 8. But now.
My heart hurts every time I see that. But yeah, and also guys, send in more videos. I'm trying to get Jordan into girl groups. I keep forgetting to show her girl groups. I showed her like 3?
Yeah.
No, 4. I showed you Kara, Girls' Generation, 21, and Wonder Girls.
Yeah, I know. I'm most familiar with Girls' Generation out of all the girl groups. Because, yeah, I have Girls' Generation songs on my phone, but I don't have any other girl group songs on my phone.
Catch me if you can. Da, 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 da. Oh, did you tell them exactly how you got into K-pop? Because we told them who your bias was, but exactly how you got into it.
I don't think we did. How I got into it. Well, there was like this K-Stomp event happening at a club that all of my friends were going to, and they invited me to it. And then I was like, well, I don't listen to K-pop, so it probably won't be that exciting for me, like as exciting for me as it is for you guys. And they were like, no, it's just like a dance club. It's just K-pop music is playing, but like you'll still have fun. It's just dancing around and like having fun. So I went and had fun dancing around and stuff. And at this particular K-Stomp, they were giving away, you had to cosplay, and whoever had the best cosplay or dress up like in K-pop fashion won. In this particular one, they were giving away a BTS, the Dark and Wild album. And at the time, I didn't really know anything, so I was like, I thought that BTS was like the biggest K-pop group because like I didn't know they do like a different group every time they have a K-Stomp, but in this particular one, just so happened to be BTS. So I thought that BTS was like the main K-pop group there is. So I was like, okay, like everyone seems to love BTS. I'll just look them up and see like what this is about because I had fun dancing to those songs last night. And everyone else seemed really enthusiastic about them there. So I'll look them up. And so I looked them up.
I get this little message on my Facebook. She's like, "Hey, can someone explain to me about da 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 da?" I'm like, why? And she's like, "I looked up BTS and I like them." I'm like, "Oh God."
Well, because I looked them up, right, and I didn't have any intention in becoming attached to K-pop at all. Like I just looked them up because I was curious, and I watched their Boy in Love music video first, and then their War of Hormone, and all the other ones. And how it started is like the next day, I had the Boy in Love stuck in my head, and then like I was like, I really want to listen to it again. Like so, I looked it up again and like watched the music video again, and then I started watching like behind the scenes stuff, and then I was like, oh God.
Like who's this guy? What's his name? Oh, his name is V. I'm like, oh, I like him.
Yeah, I had the hardest time. I got them mixed up at first. It wasn't that bad, but like for the first few days, I mixed up. I don't know why I mixed up Jin, Jungkook, and Jimin like all the time. Like I don't know why they don't look anything alike.
Like with me, like when I got into BTS, okay, I knew the group. There's certain times I'm just like I'm too lazy to learn names. So like I knew the songs, and when Boy in Love came out, I'm just like, oh look, it's BTS again. And I was like, I knew Rap Monster because Rap Monster was the easiest to pick out.
Yeah.
And then I recognized V because V had the orange hair. I'm like, okay, he's easy to pick him out. And then Jimin was sort of. I guess you could pick him out. They didn't zoom on his face that much, so I was just like, but when they did, I'm like, okay, that's Jimin. And then of course J-Hope with them cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me, it was Jin, Suga, and Jungkook. I got them so mixed up. I was like, who the what is who?
I spent so long looking at their member profiles online because that's how I like read. I know that's what I did before I looked up Bangtan Bombs or anything like that. I read their member profiles to read about them, and just from their pictures on there and reading their descriptions, or like from their pictures on there, I thought I liked Jin at first. I was like Jin. I don't know, the pictures, they were weird pictures. I mean, Jin is gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but like, they didn't the pictures didn't show them accurately. I don't know. V didn't even look like himself at the time. I thought I liked, because I watched their music video, Boy in Love, and then I went back to their member profile and tried to match up who was who, and then I thought I liked Jin. But then who I ended up thinking I liked was actually Jungkook. But then I looked into them and then realized I liked V. So it was just all of me.
Yeah, it didn't help that they were all wearing the same exact thing, and they had the same hairdo. I'm just like, ah!
Yeah.
And then when they started like changing their hair colors, I'm like, thank you. That does me so much help. But I was like, thank God that Rap Monster has to be the one with the crazy hairdos, because Rap Monster made it so easy.
That was the easiest to pick out because he looks different than all the other. I mean, they all look different, but you know what I mean. Like,
when I first saw Rap Monster, I'm just like, he must have been black in a past life. Not because he had dark skin. Well, maybe they're that, and maybe he had this. And he has that sexy old voice that kills me every single time. That dang voice. He's evil.
Oh my God. But then also when I started watching them, like V had orange hair in Boy in Love, but then I would look at other things and he didn't have orange hair, so it threw me off. But I picked him out relatively. Oh, I watched their variety show that they did in China, and this is before I liked V, or before I knew I liked V. And so I watched the variety show, and V was just acting all retarded, and I was like, oh, he's funny. I like him. But then I was paying more attention to Jin or Jungkook. I don't even remember because I had them all mixed up.
Like when every time you say Jin, I'm just like, you were paying attention to Jin? Like no, like nothing against Jin. I'm just
He
like,
wasn't talking the entire
yeah,
time.
because I'm just like, no, I'm like no one ever pays attention to poor Jin. I'm like, I was, no, he barely gets any lines.
He's opening up more. Like I'm seeing recent stuff, and he is like he's being more like crazy. I think
He's such
that
a diva.
yeah.
Such a diva. That's what I like about him. Like he's such a diva. Like an after school club when they're doing the backstage thing and there's like they were interviewing specifically him. And he's just like everyone's so noisy. Me and Suga can't sleep.
I know.
I'm just like I understand.
You'll have like the videos of V where he intentionally raps in people's ear while they're sleeping. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like that's why you can't sleep.
Like I was watching that. Like I was watching one of the back time. Like I'm like, what is he doing? Like he's just standing over one member just rapping. I'm like, what are you doing?
Mhm.
And then creeping on them while they're sleeping. I'm just like, what are you doing?
And then I started like looking at their Instagram, and I could tell Ratmon and V apart because they looked distinctive. Yeah, and then I could tell kind of like Suga and J-Hope apart. But then, those three, Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin, I got them mixed up.
You get J-Hope mixed. Anyone ever gets J-Hope mixed up with anyone else, I'm going to question their sanity.
Yeah, he looks very different than the other ones.
I'm just like, oh, here's the thing. Okay, I understand Rap Monster, but J-Hope, it's pretty hard to get him mixed up. I mean,
that's a bit Ratmon mixed up too.
No, I understand. I understand being able to pick out Rap Monster.
Oh yeah.
But J-Hope's one of those members who's just like, you better not get J-Hope mixed up with anyone, because them cheeks make him so distinctive. Like, I'm just like, J-Hope, that's J-Hope.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how, and then I watched more of the bombs, and then I saw V's personality, and then his cute little face, and then I was like, oh, V, I like him.
Yeah, and then I sat down and further, and I'm like, okay, this is how K-pop works. You have to have this, and this. This is your bias list. This is your ultimate bias. This is da-da-da-da-da-da.
Very overwhelming at first, because, like, with, like, Chandler, he knows everything, and then he's, like, telling me all this stuff, and I know nothing, and I'm like, oh, my God, so much to learn.
And I'm just like, and by the way, like, you may like V now, but just give it about a month or two. It's not going to stay that way for long. You're still going to love him. It's just someone else may come along and, like, boop, kick him out of his throat, kick him off his throne.
No, I can't imagine V ever getting kicked out because, like, no matter, I know, like, there's a bunch of other guys that would, like, try to wreck my bias list, but, like,
Try.
wreck my bias list. But V has it all. He can be sexy. He can be adorable. He has, like, the cute little personality. He has it all. And his voice is just, like, kills me. Oh, my God. In, that boy, Fun Boy.
Whoa, wow.
And then his the second verse, you know what I'm talking about? Where his voice gets all like, oh my God, no.
And then Jin wants to come in and harmonize it. I'm like, why?
So good.
Yeah, because I'm just like, hey, okay. And then Jin comes in. I'm just like, no.
No, Jin is good in that.
Harmonies are evil.
Mhm.
Because like the melodies are good as is like okay well in the bridge for in the bridge for Boy in Love when Jungkook was singing something I'm like okay and then Jimin comes in and harmonizes I'm like no and they take it high I'm just like why God why harmonies are evil. It's like with EXO like every time EXO does their high note they always harmonize it.
Evil.
Just it's the death of me.
And then V wrote Hold Me Tight, and then I'm looking up the English lyrics to Hold Me Tight, and I'm like, oh my God, baby, you wrote this.
I'm like, can you trust me? Like when I first heard it, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. I'm like, V wrote this? Are you sure?
It's so I wonder if he wrote it about someone in particular. It worries me. I'm like, who are you trying to get to trust you, V? I trust you.
I'm like, I highly doubt it. As awkward as they were when they came to America to film that Boy in Love video.
Yeah, but like, I just don't like. He could write it. It could be written about someone in particular, like in Korea.
I don't know, because I'm saying if it was, the Kane Edison would have definitely found out about it by now.
That's true.
Because them people are ninjas.
Yeah.
Like when they did the whole EXO passcode teasers, I did not know what the heck those meant. When I did my little reaction video to the people, it was like, oh, this means this, and if you look in the reflection of the doorknob, you can see this. I'm like, how do you see?
I'm like, how did it? I mean, I'm thankful that you know the answers, but how did you get that?
Yeah, and when they said that they asked the EXO members, and the EXO members didn't even know what the teasers meant. So I'm just like,
wait, who makes them up then?
I don't know. And they even made a separate Twitter account just for those teasers to let you know when the teasers are coming out and like giving you hints. And they're like, I'm like, what are they? Like, what are all these teasers having?
How many came out? How many teasers came out?
10.
Oh.
And DL was the last one. I remember Kai was the first one, and I remember the entire time I was just like, when's DL's coming? I'm like, is DL's next? Is DL's next? And then Lay, I think it was Lay. Lay had the second to last. I'm like, guys, they saved my bias for last. I'm not ready. And
first, I like when you first would have been like, you know, first Kai came out, and then second, and then third, I would have been like, okay, where's Dio? Where's Dio? Like getting impatient. But then when he comes out last, I'm like, oh, they saved him for last.
I love my boy D. Oh, like,
you know, my bias in EXO is Chanyeol.
Chanyeol. That man.
Him and EXO Next Door. That's what got me. That's
He's so mean in that drama.
I know, but
he's hot.
Yeah, like he can be rude to me any day. Like slam me up against that wall. Tell me to get out, but then like grab my arm.
I'm like, take my phone, wave it in front of my face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm only on episode 6.
Yeah, and she was like, does he? I'm like, when we were talking about him last night, I'm like, by the way, he has an Instagram and it's verified, so you know it's him.
And I freaked out, and I followed it immediately.
Yeah, and like, I remember he had one video of him singing. I'm just like, Chanyeol, what are you doing? Like,
please stop.
Did my camera freeze again? Ugh. Oh, never mind. There I am. Okay. Because my phone camera doesn't like me sometimes.
Oh, but anyways, back to the music core thing last night. Yeah, things acting normal again.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, like he had a speaking part too. Like he was standing behind the two hosts, and he like jumps out in the middle of them and he says something, like sticks his hand up in the air and is being his little alien self, and he was smiling, so it's all good. Even though we got
did you see that that one backstage video when they had first place?
Oh my God! The MTV countdown, that one where he kissed the.
It's not. Yes.
I'm sorry about that one. I did.
And it's not MTV. SBS the show is MTV. M Countdown is Mnet.
MTV Countdown, that was the show?
No, M Countdown. That's not MTV. M Countdown is Mnet.
Oh, wait, did I say MTV? I meant M Countdown. Oh, Countdown.
Yeah, because at first when I first got into it, I was just like, what does the M stand for? And it said Mnet is M Countdown. MTV is SBS the show.
Okay.
Okay, that's one thing that.
I didn't mean the show. I meant the M Countdown.
You're good, because that confused me too.
Countdown.
Because I remember when Inkigayo, I called it Injako for the longest. Like I'm just like I want to like, and then someone says, "Oh, it's Inkigayo." I'm like, but I call it Injako. I want to call it Injako. Injako sounds so much cooler.
Mm-hmm. Did you see at the M Countdown backstage thing where Jimin cried?
I was like, when they first went up, just like someone needs to cry, like because every time someone wins their first place. In almost any group, someone's crying. Like when Vix won first place, N was bawling.
I feel so bad for Jimin too, but at the same time, they were happy tears. Like he was so happy that he won. Like everyone's like, "Oh, I feel so sorry for him," but like he was happy.
Like he went in a corner and cried. I was just like, Jimin, are you okay?
Oh my God.
Like if anything, I thought like J-Hope or Suga would be the one crying, and maybe Rap Monster. I thought they would be the crier. I'm like, what? I'm like, Jimin's crying?
I can kind of see Jimin being the crier. Maybe that's just what he did. I don't know. But like Jimin crying, V kissing the camera like 3 times. Like, they were like dramatic kisses too. Like he turned away and then he came back and like
he grabbed that camera. I was like, wow. I'm like,
oh God.
I'm like V. Like it wasn't even the fact that he didn't wreck my butt because like. there are moments where I'm just like, okay, back up, because you might, like Rap Monster's still #1, but then like Edley like took me back. I was just like when he did that, I'm just like,
I'm like,
God, what just happened?
my face that you grabbed and like, pulled me back towards you and kissed me again.
Yeah, I was just like, I wonder how Jordan's reacting to this video right now.
Like, I added it to my favorites. I watch it like every night before I go to bed. Kiss goodnight from V.
Like, Happy was just like, I wonder if Jordan's still alive.
No, I wasn't. I showed my dad too. My dad doesn't even know what K-pop is. I'm just like, Dad, isn't V so cute? And my dad's like, yeah.
I'm just like, where did we go wrong?
I'm like, look, he kissed the camera 3 times. Isn't that so crazy? And my dad's like, yeah.
Because when I first met you, Jordan, I'm just like, she would never get into K-pop.
Why do you say that?
Because of Chris.
Oh, yeah.
She has this friend named Chris who's like really, really. Can I call him mean, or is he just honest?
I mean, I would say he's an asshole to people that he is not friends with. I mean, just like, kind of mean.
Because like, there's certain times where like, I will look up and I'm like, I wonder, like, I want to convert Chris to K-pop. Let me find a video just for him.
I don't know. You might be able to. Some of those Korean stars, I don't know.
Because like, I saw some rock ones, I'm just like, this is so Chris. Like, much as he talks about rock music, I'm like, I can see him watching this one, I can see him watching this one, I can see him watching this one. I just need to get him to listen to it, because knowing him, he would refuse to listen to it. I
hate, because what you get the most with K-pop is that, like, oh, how do you know what they're saying? And that's what I hate the most. Like, people are like, oh, like, I'll be like, oh, this is really bad music, talking about something else, like, completely. And then they're like, oh, well, at least we can understand the lyrics, unlike K-pop. And I'm like...
Some people say something like the response I always have for that, someone's like, why do you listen to this stuff when you don't know what they're saying? I'm like, and I would say, like, why do you breathe when you know you're going to die?
True.
I'm just like... like, I like music. Like, it doesn't... I'm like, you listen to Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
I'm like, and you listen to Live on La Vida Loca.
Exactly.
Is someone knocking on my door? Knock, knock, knocking on my door.
Yeah, so I was so happy when I woke up this morning and I saw that V was back to normal again. Like, I was so happy. I was still reading stuff on my phone about V being back to normal, and then my dad comes in to, like, see if I'm up. And then, like, the first thing I do, I'm like, Dad, there was so much drama last night, and I had to tell him all about it. He's very, he doesn't like K-pop, but he's open-minded to stuff that I like.
What were we talking about?
Talking about my dad, how, like, my mom, when I showed her K-pop, she was just like, Jordan, what is this, blah, 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 blah. But when I showed my dad, he didn't really badmouth it. He just, like, sat there and watched it with me. Like, I showed him the I Need You music video, and then I showed him I Need You live, you know, with them rude dance moves. And my dad was just like, okay. No comment.
That'd be funny, like my dad reacting to K-pop. You should have showed him K-Wills, please don't. That always gets a reaction.
I'm about to make, like, on my YouTube, I'm about to, like, have my mom and dad react to K-pop videos and see what happens.
Like, actually, the two reactions I get the most is non-K-pop reactions and parents react to K-pop.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do parents react.
Because I'm just like, oh my god.
I'm gonna show them, like, all different sorts of videos.
Yeah, because there's these YouTubers called Triple S. Literally, like, all, like, they have some of their K-pop reactions is like all their parents.
Really?
And, like, this one girl, her mom even has a bias list. Like, she said, like, in EXO, Tao is her favorite. I mean, not Tao. Kai is her favorite.
I was watching this YouTuber, and the mom, like, the YouTuber's bias is J-Hope, but then the mom's bias is V in BTS. Yeah. I don't know, because she showed her mom, like, American Hustle Life, and then V was acting, like, silly in that, I guess. And her mom was like, I like V.
All you BTS fans make me feel so old.
Oh,
Like, I'm on K-pop Amino, and people are just like, "Oh, that's my ultimate bias." I'm just like, "He's your ultimate bias." And I remember, I'm like, "Wait, they're a new fan. This is their generation. Of course, one of the more update groups are going to be their bias."
well, you
And
can have a bias, an ultimate bias. If you're an old fan, you can still have an ultimate bias in a new group, because you didn't know about them before.
it's unlikely, because by that time they already have an ultimate bias.
That's true, and
Because
like already attached to that person. I think that's how it is for me with V. Like I'm attached to him. So like anyone new comes along, yeah, they're gonna be like they're gonna try to or wreck my bias list. But like V will always have like that ultimate spot, like untouchable.
yeah, like when like my friend like Manaya, when I got her into J Park, and she was in love with that man. But another thing is she also likes Michael Jackson. And I showed her Shiny, and their youngest member is his style is very Michael Jackson. So when he did his solo album, it was very Michael Jackson. She's just like, oh, Taemin's mine. I'm like, sorry J Park, but Taemin, because she likes Taemin because of her attachment to Michael. So I'm just like, I see the
Is
connection.
that what happened that one day when we were in the cave and then like Manaya screamed and then you were like, everything's okay, her bias list just got wrecked.
Yeah. I'm like, it's okay, you guys. Just the bias is getting wrecked. Oh my god. Your poor, like, it's gonna be interesting to see how you convert your boyfriend. Let's see how hard he falls into this.
I know. Like when I first tried to show him K-pop, he did not want to get into it like at all. And then I was like, "Oh, who's your bias?" And he was like, "I don't care. I don't care about them." Blah blah blah. And then we got in like a fight. We got in like a legit argument about it because I was like, "Don't you dare insult these boys!" Like, because he was all like, "Oh, they're all trying to act cool. Like they're all fake. Blah blah blah," and like all this other stuff about them. And I was like, legit got mad at him.
No, the thing is that we all like me and Zeta, we were just like we every time we talk to you about K-pop, we feel so guilty because your boyfriend will like go off in a corner, and we're just like, oh my gosh, I hope we're not ruining the relationship. We feel so guilty every time we see him walk off. We're just like,
No, he doesn't care. Like he told me, he was like, I don't care. Like he was like, I don't want to be there when you guys are talking about K-pop because I don't want to listen to it. So that's why he goes in a corner. Or not, he doesn't actually go into a corner. He just walks away.
but when we played that JYP video when it was all about the booty,
Yeah, then he wanted to look. I was like, okay, now
yeah, I
you're.
was just like, I'm like, you haven't walked off yet. Like I'm waiting for you to just storm off, and you haven't done it yet. Like
And then Ben liked that JYP video.
I never thought Ben would get into K-pop.
I know. Ben actually likes Jay Park. Like, yeah, he actually like legitimately likes Jay Park.
Like JYP J Park or like shirtless J Park?
Shirtless Jay Park. Like rapper Jay Park. Like, yeah. Because I was talking to him, like he listened to Jay Park before I even got into K-pop. Yeah, like he was like, oh, I like that one guy that raps, Jay Park, and I'm like, you know Jay Park? And he was like, yeah, I like all of his raps. Yeah, he likes him rapping. I don't know. He also liked Zico's Tough Cookie. He just likes those hard raps, you know what I mean?
That video.
Yeah, that video. We don't talk about that one.
Like, can we not talk about that one?
That one was so controversial.
Like, even the thing is, like, even when he did that rap battle with the Rap Monster, he started doing Tough Cookie. I'm like, I want to cheer for him, but it's Tough Cookie. Just.
Yeah. I don't. I have that song. I'll listen to it sometimes when I feel like, you know, jamming out to a rap or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, because some people are all like, I was like, it's been X amount of years, guys. Racism is over. I'm just like, who told you that?
Yeah, no.
Like, he wore the Confederate.
You're delusional.
I froze, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
This dang camera does not like me.
Oh, now you went away.
No, I'm still here. Like I have my mic on one thing.
Where'd you go? Did you turn off your video?
No, I just turned my camera off because I have my mic logged in on one thing and I have my camera logged in on another thing.
Your camera was good. Like a second ago, it unfroze.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it unfroze. I'll get it back up in a minute. That's thank God for this backup plan. Because like Danny, she could not get her camera on when I was video chatting with her. Could not do it.
Why didn't she just? Oh, you mean yesterday's?
Yeah, she was trying. Her camera just refused to cut on.
Oh. That sucks. So she was just like what you're doing right now. That's how she was the entire video.
Yeah, it
Mm.
was unfortunate, but it was almost up. Dang technical difficulties with cameras and whatnot. Oh well.
I know. I'm surprised, but I got to be able to do it on my laptop and not my phone. Oh, my laptop's about to die too.
The struggle.
Yeah.
No, that's why it's better to use a main computer.
Yeah, I don't have a main computer though. I only have a laptop.
The struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh my gosh! I just looked up what we looked like on YouTube, and I keep forgetting we were on delay.
Wait, are we?
You're like, oh look, you can just like I clicked over in another tab, and I was looking at us on YouTube, and I'm just like from a viewer standpoint, I'm just like, and I was like, and you were still talking, and I was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, Jordan.
Oh wait, I'm about to do that. I didn't even you can look, or you could look us up on YouTube from like a viewer's thing. I'm about to do that.
Like that will happen. It's just like I'll just be like da 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 da. And I'll forget. I'm just like, well, I'm like, wait a minute, that Jordan's on delay. I'm talking to this Jordan. Oh my gosh, I just looked up what we looked.
Oh my god, no, I don't like it.
I know.
I heard everything you said over.
Because I forget. I'm just like, wait, I'm not talking to that Jordan. I'm talking to this Jordan.
Yeah. That's funny.
Your poor body. Oh, tell them about Rain.
Oh god. Like, I don't even know what Rain is doing. He's just over there looking fine and like wrecking biasly.
No, she hasn't called. No, I was talking to someone else. Sorry. Go on, keep talking.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, he's just, I don't know what he's doing. He's just over there, like, shirtless in some rain, like, some water getting down on him, looking fine, wrecking biasless. You know, he's fine. He's cool. He's just, he's like, I'm just going to stand over here, shirtless, with some water on me. You do your thing. I'll just be here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's another thing. Like when someone's asking me, it's like, show her Rain. I'm just like, that is a good idea. Mm-hmm. So I showed her a compilation of Rain's love song. Ah, yes.
It was beautiful.
It started like right on his face. I'm just like, yes, whoever made this compilation video is the best. Mm-hmm. And then we got to the end, and he took his shirt off, and I'm just like, yes, it's all complete.
I love when he takes his shirt off. And then the rain, like it rained on him, and so it was like wet.
Yeah.
That was too much.
Yeah, at that point I was just like, and God said unto thee, let there be rain.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm back. That's my dad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, and God said unto thee, let there be rain, falleth on this man's chest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rain has wrecked so many bias lists.
How come Boys Republic and Top Dog are not more famous or not more popular? They're so good. Like, I have had their songs on repeat. Like, I'll jam out in my car. Like, that's when I jam out.
Chincha, chincha, chincha.
When I like listen to it in my car, and I have had their songs on repeat. They're so good.
I know. Like, I showed Danny Top Dog like a minute, like when you were moving out from the dorms. I showed Danny Top Dog, and
when I said follow me or whatever.
No, it was when I told you I was in her room jamming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed her Top Dog, and I showed her the song Top Dog first, and she likes Zero. I think she likes Zero. The rapper with a really distinct voice.
Yeah.
The one whose voice you can just like, oh, I recognize that voice, that rapper. She likes mainly them two, and then she likes someone else like Harry Potter glasses. She's going after my bias.
No, that's my bias.
No, he's mine.
No, you had Pijun.
Yeah, but when you have multiple groups, you can have more than one bias. And in my case, I always have more than one bias, and the leader and Harry Potter glasses are mine.
I have them. I had to write down my bias so I wouldn't forget their names. And Top Dog, I have them in order like Hojun, or is that how you say it? Hojun. Biju, Zero, and then Hansel.
But still, she loved herself. Then I showed her "Say It," and Zero just
Mm.
attacked her.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Zero in that dance break.
yeah. There's too much. I
But
want to. There have too many members though to learn the names.
yeah, that's what I know I'll learn their names eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Like if they appear on more variety shows, maybe. But until then, I'm just like, there's so many members.
So like two more than EXO's original.
And then they have the subunit members.
Oh no, no, we're not even gonna get into the subunit.
And then I heard that some people left, but some people from the subunit left. And I'm just like, I don't even know who's who anymore. Like when I heard this, they said someone left Top Dog, and I'm just like, who? Because I don't even know.
Who? And like they say the name, and you're like, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. Right now, I know Pigun, Hojun, and one other person. I can't remember who the third one is. The third one, I don't know who he is. Of course, I didn't even look at the dance line because the dance line probably would have killed me regardless. So, yeah. As soon as when I first time I saw "Say It," as soon as I saw the Harry Potter glass, I'm like, he's mine.
Yeah.
He's mine.
I saw Hojun in their, I don't know how to pronounce that song. Arario. You know.
Oh, let me look that up because I know what you're talking about.
Rario. Arario. I think that looks like how you pronounce it. Anyway.
I don't know for the longest I called that song "Oh Radio" because I have titles in my head that I just recognize it by. I never called Inky Guile and Jocko out loud. I called that in my head. Yeah. So when I saw that song, I called it "A Radio."
A radio.
I called it "A Radio."
However you pronounce it, Hojun, the guy with the Harry Potter glasses, he wasn't wearing them in that video, but he is who I liked originally. I liked him before I saw him in the Harry Potter glasses. And then I saw him in the Harry Potter glasses, and I was like, he's even cuter!
Yeah, because whenever I saw Top Dog, whenever I saw "Say," I'm like, okay, looking for my bias. And then the eye, when I get one here, I'm just like, I saw him with the green hair, I'm just like, he's mine! Yeah. I claimed him. And I saw a little interview, and the leader is shorter than I thought he was.
Really?
The leader of the group is short. He is shorter than I thought. And I'm just like, mine. Oh. Yeah, I'm just like, Pijun and Hojun are mine. Mm-hmm. You can't have them. When Danny was listing off, then he was just like, oh, I like him. I'm like, he's mine, Danny. She's like, no,
he's
yeah,
mine.
He's mine. I've been here since they debuted Jordan. He's mine.
Okay, but still, he's your second, right?
No, they're equal. Him and Pijun are equal. I'm so evil.
You are. You can't claim them. It's not
Speaking of which, there's a girl group called Evil. EVOL.
Really? Love backwards. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's weird though. Was that actually? It's I thought it meant evolution. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it meant at first.
Meanings.
Huh?
Maybe it has multiple meanings.
I don't know. There's a group called Empire. It means music vampire, and it means music empire. Oh my gosh! There's the acronyms. Oh my gosh! EXID means exceed in dreaming. I know BTS means Bangtan Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
How did you fit all that in there?
Yeah, wait, I read BTS Bangtan Sonyeon, and then that means Bulletproof Boy Scouts. I was like, why are there so many different meanings?
I was like, how did you fit all that in there? EXID, I thought their name was Exit. We all called them Exit when we first started.
EXID?
Yeah, they said no, it's not Exit, it's EXID. But if you've been a fan of them since they debuted, everyone called them Exit for the longest until someone said it's EXID. And it means exceed in dreaming.
Okay.
And VIX is voice, visual, value, and Excelsior. I still can't say Excelsior right, so I have to say it with a list.
Excelsius, right? Excelsius.
It's Excelsior.
Wait, I can't even say it like you.
Because I tried saying it in Excelsior. Not sis. Sis.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
like.
and Excelsis?
Yeah, and Excelsius sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah.
Hold you with his Harry Potter glasses.
um, I
He's mine though. I claimed him.
want to look up more Top Dog videos, like, after this.
That's all they have. Say it. Open the door. Cigarette. Annie and Rari.
And follow me.
Say it.
Oh, I keep on forgetting that has 2 titles. Oh, my phone is called Follow Me.
Like, I thought it was Follow Me too. Then I read it and it's like, nope, it's called Say It.
Why are there 2 different titles then? Why am I? Because I bought it off of iTunes.
Because when I'm saying, like, I don't know, they might have changed it. I don't, because when I first heard about Top Dog, it was Say It.
Like, can you read the title? Wait, where is it? Can you read the title?
Yeah, like, it could be that, the direct translation of the Korean title and the English title are 2 different things. Like, Shiny has a song called Replay. The Korean title is Nuna, You're So Pretty. But the English title is Replay.
How do you get Nuna, You're So Pretty and Replay mixed up?
Because in the chorus they're like, Nuna yepo, Nuna yepo yepo, nicha, replay, replay, replay. Yeah.
Did they decide that they want to have 2 different titles?
I don't know how it works. They have a Korean title and they have an English title.
That's probably what it is then for Say It.
Yeah, and plus the whole thing when they like put random English words in there, like apparently it's, I don't know, like I heard it from someone else. I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently it's cool to insert like random English into your vocabulary over there. I don't know if it's true.
Really?
Apparently that's why they keep inserting that. Because when I first got into K-pop, I'm like, why do you keep throwing a random English in there? Like,
Matt actually asked that question today. He was like, why did they keep on saying random English words in the middle of all their Korean?
because like it's one thing if they're like a native English speaker. Like there's a rapper named Jessie. She's from a group called Lucky J. She's from New Jersey, and she said that she can't. When she writes her rap, she writes them in English first, then translate them into Korean. And plus, Korea has a different alphabet than ours.
How does she perform them in Korean?
In the rap competition that she did, originally she did her rap in English, and the judge was like, "I love your rap, I love your flow, but I don't know what you were saying. Can you rap it in Korean?" She's like, "Oh, she had the Korean version prepared already, so she rapped it in Korean." And they was like, "Okay, we get it now."
I feel like it flows differently, so that might be kind of hard to like if you started off in English and then go to Korean. You know, like things don't sound the same, they don't flow the same.
Yeah, and also some words like the Korean word for this thing may sound different from the like malo and Top Dog Say It is like malo, hey malo. That rhymes. Yeah, that rhymes with follow, the English word follow. So.
And then they say follow in the following verse that they sing it. Like they say malo, or malo, hey malo, and they say follow, hey follow.
Yeah, so sometimes I just think it's just for rhyming purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And other times it's just like they're a native English speaker, so they need to throw some English in there because they can't speak Korean that well.
But now like everyone does it. Like everyone, all the K-pop artists.
Oh, there's a viewer that I didn't know was watching. Multi-screen. Hi, Multi-screen!
Oh, hi!
I just checked the comments because I didn't think anyone commented. Remember that MFBTY thing I told you that I got noticed by... Remember I told you that Korean celebrity noticed me in one of my reactions?
Yeah.
Like, someone took also, and like another thing, someone took one of my reactions and like compiled it into other reactions.
Oh, cool!
Like they took like several people's reaction and put it into one video, and that person's watching. Hi, Multi-screen!
Yay!
They're like, just so you know, I'm listening and learning. I'm like, hi, I didn't know you were there. I
didn't know.
Like, I did not know they were there. I wanna get high. Wanna get high.
No.
It's because of that line that I have fallen in love with Hojun, and that's why I love him. I like how both of my biases sing that line in that song.
Mm-hmm.
The leader and Hojun. I'm just like, yes.
No, because don't you usually go for lead vocal or vocals anyways? The vocal line.
Normally it's someone in the vocal, but I don't even know who is the vocal line because there's so many.
Yeah, except for Ratmon.
Oh, someone else is watching. Hello, other person. Someone
Hi.
else with a Korean name who I can't translate.
Sad face.
But yeah, just say like if you guys want to talk, just talk. We can talk, honey. We can talk. It's quite coffee
How
talk.
can I see?
I just went to like the YouTube video and I like looked up the comments and I saw these people commenting and I'm just like, oh, I didn't know you were watching me.
Oh, okay. I'm about. Oh, I'm doing that. Hello. Okay, cool. I can see that they're saying stuff.
Because I sure didn't. Like, I didn't think anyone had commented, and I'm just like, oh, someone commented. That's nice. Question person, what is your Korean name? Like, can you put the romanized English spelling of it? Because I want to say your name, but I can't read Korean. Eventually, I will be able to learn how to read Korean, but right now I can't.
Yeah, I've been like on Pinterest and I've been pinning like how to like learn Korean like writing.
Subscribe to Sweet and Tasty.
Wait, what? On
There's
YouTube?
there's a lady who does her channel's name's called Sweet and Tasty, and then she does this thing called KWOW Wednesday, and she's like, this is the Korean word of the week, and she teaches you Korean. Like that's the Korean words that I know. I got it from her.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I want to learn. Wait, what's her name?
The name of the channel is Sweet and Tasty, and the lady, her name is Professor O, but she does all these little cute little characters, and she does these little skits, and they're so funny.
Did you already make me subscribe to that? Oh, I'm already subscribed. You made me
Oh,
subscribe to her.
yeah. So you had a Korean dictionary right there, and you didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it.
This is KWOW Wednesday.
Ah,
We're on delay.
I know.
You're 18, girl. Is that your name, or are you 18 like your age 18? Is that the girl with the Korean name said I'm 18, girl? Is that your name, your username, or is that like? I guess that's your username. I'm 18 too.
I'm 19.
I'm 19 in Korea.
Yeah, I'm 20 in Korea. I read somewhere like someone said that Jungkook was 19 in Korea, and I'm like,
I don't know. Like I thought he was like 17 still.
oh, he is, because his birthday is in September of 97.
It's so confusing.
17 years old in America, or in, everywhere else other than Korea.
Yes. Speaking of your name, I love my name. That's my group. No, yeah, I'd like to know that's your name? Because you have a question mark. I don't know how to read that. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What are you gonna
Google Translate.
do?
Google Translate is your best friend.
I want to learn to read Korean, but until then, I'm stuck with boring English.
English isn't boring because it's a good thing to have when, like, if you are in another country and you speak that language, but you don't want them to know what you're talking about, so you just switch to Korean. Switch to English.
That's true, but a lot of them do speak English. Like that's gonna be the other language that they speak, if not Korean. Right?
I don't know because I was watching a variety show. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm talking to the commenter. She said she can't do her name in English.
Oh, okay.
But
It's fine. I like your name anyways, even though.
it was Girls' Generation, and they were talking about how Tiffany and Jessica were the American members. Even though Jessica's American, she spent most of her time. She went to Korea when she was 10, so her English isn't as good. Her English is like at the level of like a foreign exchange student. That's
10, and it was only the level of a foreign exchange student.
her English now.
Oh, okay.
Is at the level of a foreign exchange student. Tiffany's, she came to Korea when she was 15, so by that time she was just like, bam, so she's like set and good.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she speaks English, she sounds like an American.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, you're the American member, y'all can speak English. And they said like, yeah, and they started speaking to each other in English, and no one knew what they were saying.
Really?
And they were just like, I'm like, aren't you tired how everyone keeps asking us to speak English? Oh, you're a subscriber to AK3R? Hey, subscriber!
Yay!
Yeah, they were just like, don't you just hate how people keep asking us to speak in English? She's like, yeah, like we really don't have anything to say to each other. And they're just like, what are they saying? What are they saying?
Oh my god. But what if they secretly knew how to speak English?
Sometimes they do.
They're like, joke's on you, we know what you're saying.
It depends. Like, I was watching, there's a TV show called Hello Baby. And it's when they get a baby, and an idol group takes care of that baby for like X amount of
Wait, is it
months.
a real baby?
It's a real baby.
Dude, I want to watch one of those.
Like Girls' Generation did one season, Shiny did one season, and it was so adorable.
Oh my
Like they were
God.
like they were all asleep. This baby was like 1 in America and 2 in Korean,
Mm.
and they were all asleep. He's just like, and Appa means dad, and he's just like, Appa, Appa. He was trying to wake them up, and I'm like, he is the cutest thing. I was just like, I'm done with you. He was so cute.
Oh,
And
my-
Boyfriend was on there.
oh, really?
Yeah, Boyfriend did their one season. M Black did a season. Our girl group named TR did a season.
Oh, I know
Sis-
Ciara.
Hmm?
I know Ciara. I've heard some of their stuff.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. But I've looked them up, but it's been a while.
Oh,
What's
TR.
their most popular stuff?
Hmm?
What's their most popular?
I know, like back in the day, I can say that. Like back in the day, they had a song called Roly Poly, Roly Poly. They had
I've heard of that.
Baby Bop, Baby Bop. I think that's how you say it. What's the other one? Sexy Love. Oh, Sexy Love. That was my jam.
I've never heard that one.
There's like 15 different versions of the music video. There's like the drama version, the dance version, the robot dance version, the original version. There's so many versions.
The robot dance version? Wow.
There's- The recent one is called Sugar Free, and they had another one called Number 9 and Candy Apple? Or was it Lead Apple? I can't remember.
I need to get into girl groups more.
TR is one of those groups that has like a very addictive. What say the idea of K-pop? What do you mean? What say the idea of K-pop? What do you mean? TR is one of those groups that has like really, really addictive songs. Oh, hi, Caesar. Hi, buddy. Sorry, my dog. I just realized he was sitting down next to me. Caesar, come look at our viewers. Caesar, say hi.
Oh my God, it's adorable!
Yeah, he's a beagle and a pug mix.
Hi.
Say hi, Caesar. We're showing the paw. He's 3. So
He's so cute.
yeah, he's 21 in dog years. 21. Yeah, like oh, speaking of Tiara, they had oh my gosh, poor Tiara. Back in the day, their company added some extra members. Like I think one point at their peak Tiara had like 8 members, I think. And a lot of them left. And one girl, there was like a rumor that they had been bullying her. Turned out not. Like I recently just found out that it wasn't true. They just recently found out that those reports turned out not to be true. And I felt so bad because like when the thing first unfolded, when the incident first happened, it was really divided. Like a lot of people were just like, "Oh my gosh," because like they didn't know what was going on. They had never heard of something like this happening before, and then we just found out recently that it's not true. It's really sad because it's been all these years, and we're just now finding out that it wasn't true. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't have a bias in TR because my bias left.
She did?
Yeah, one of the she was the rapper and the main dancer of the group. Her name was Autumn. And in Sexy Love, I loved her. I loved her part in Sexy Love because she had this little awesome rap and then she had this little dance. I'm like, hey, I loved her
I'm gonna
part.
look that up later.
Like that song is so addictive. Oh my gosh. Like whatever I said, I'm like, this song is so childish. And I'm like, I'm doing the dance. I'm doing the dance. And I loved it. Yeah, she was the main dancer, and she was the youngest member. And then she left because she wanted to be an actress. And that hurt my heart because I loved her. She was my favorite member. She was my bias.
Wait, but do you get to see her in acting now?
I don't know. Like, she has acted. They haven't reported on it because I really have not seen any. She probably has. I just didn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been like, what? It's been almost a year since she left because she left in, like, late 2013.
Mm. How long was she in there before she left?
I don't know, because this is like, she's one of the new members that they added.
Oh, okay.
Because like when I first got into TR, I didn't really have like a favorite member. I was still deciding, and they started adding members, and Autumn became my favorite. So I'm just like, Autumn's my favorite, and then she left.
I feel like I looked up Tiara member profile and like saw like the past members, but I don't remember it because it was like when I first got into K-pop.
You know, it's funny because I actually called the men of South Korea look badly. The 10 girls who love K-pop, humbling to see them. What do you mean?
Wait, the men of South Korea look badly. I doubt that.
Like the 10 girls. Like I know English is. I guess English isn't your first language, but the 10 girls who love K-pop, humbling to see the K. Are you saying it's humbling to? Are you saying that it's humbling to see people that aren't Korean who like K-pop? I'm not sure.
Oh, that's
Because it may translate, it may not translate that well.
Yeah, probably not. I hate that it doesn't translate well.
The struggle, because there have been times where like I wanted to send a message to an idol and I put it in Google Translate, but just to like spell check myself, I would put it back into Google Translate and it would come back out as something completely different from what I originally said.
That's weird. Yeah, like, or I'll go to like Google Translate something that they said, and it won't show up. Like I'll like set it to go from Korean to English, and then I'll put it in as Korean, and then in the English part it'll come out still in Korean. I'm like, you did not help me.
Yeah. Like with certain groups, I don't have to worry about that because like I know certain members can speak English and they can translate. Like if I tweeted to BTS, I can just like, oh, Rap Monster will translate for them. Or if I tweeted to like Yenny from Wonder Girls, Yenny speaks fluent English to the point where her accent is gone, so I know she can understand it pretty well. Most of the Wonder Girls speak English now that I think about it.
But what if Ratmon isn't there to translate? And I'm just like if I tweet BTS and I'm trying to talk to V or to any of them, I try to say words that I know that they'll understand because they know like little snippets of English.
You say that teachers often fail if you like K-pop live. Like the teachers fail at teaching or you fail their class. Is that what you mean? I'll put it into Google Translate to see if they can help me. But I said the teachers often fail you, like they often fail you? Like you'll fail their class?
Maybe
we are so sorry we can't understand what you're saying.
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
We are so sorry.
You're lucky that you know Korean.
Look, we will try to learn Korean. We are honestly. I'm honestly trying to learn Korean.
I would much rather know Korean.
Yeah, I'm. Caesar, here you go.
You just mean like an actual teacher.
I don't know.
Like maybe.
Teachers often fail if you like K-pop. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Love you.
Sudden hail. Oh my gosh, the struggle. Like here's the thing. I was gonna tweet that video of us doing like the BTS Nene thing to their Twitter account, but I'm just like I don't know if they'll notice it.
No, do it. Like even if they don't notice it, there's still a chance.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I really want to send it to them. Yeah, I'm sorry, girl. Like, I really wanted to send it to them.
Hey, you don't have to be sorry. We're sorry.
Like, we're trying to be multilingual. Like, I know in Korea they work so hard trying to learn other languages, but no. Like, you don't have to be sorry. That's our fault. Our school... I love you too! Like, our schools only teach us French, Spanish, and German. I wanted to learn Korean, but they don't offer that here. Like I went to a Korean restaurant.
I want to learn Korean so bad.
Like we went to the Korean restaurant the other day, and I wrote down everyone's orders. And when the lady came over, she was just like, "Oh," because I guess I read
Korean. And then he was like, "No, I really want to be though."
like first I'm just like when I first read it, I'm just like, my Korean's terrible. Like I hope she can read this. It turns out she could read it pretty well. So I'm just like, I feel special.
I went back there the next day, like after we went to the Korean place on Friday, right? And then I went back on Saturday, yesterday, with my parents.
I was thinking about going again. I'm just like, I want kimbap now.
Yeah.
Like I'm craving kimbap and fried dumplings.
Yeah. I was like, this is my favorite restaurant. It's really good Korean food. I want to go. The last time before I move out, because
So where do you live?
I live down by Virginia Beach. It's like in.
I'm gonna be in Norfolk tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna be in Norfolk tomorrow.
Wait, why?
My grandma lives out there.
Oh my God! Wait, I'm like 20 minutes from Norfolk.
Oh my God, we need to meet up.
We need to meet up and then like fangirl in person though.
I'm like, oh my gosh, somewhere other than Richard Land, yay!
We need to find some good places to go.
Like, think about K-pop in South Korea. Like how people in Korea view K-pop?
Is K-pop in Korea, in South Korea, is that just like normal music? Or is it like still a genre? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like I know what you mean.
Call it K-pop in South Korea, or you just call it music?
I think they call it K-pop too, because sometimes I hear in some raps they refer to it as K-pop. So I'm just like.
But do they refer to it as K-pop because they have international fans? You know, I don't know.
Like I know the movement itself is called Hallyu, Hallyu.
Okay.
I know it's pretty big in Japan. I think it's still big in China.
What?
K-pop.
But yeah, I wonder if it's like if it's known as K-pop in South Korea or if it's just known as like their normal everyday music.
I think so. Like I don't know if people who are fans of it view it the same way we do. Because like I was watching Roommate. You need to watch Roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Roommate. It's that TV show where it's like they put all the celebrities in one house.
Oh yeah.
And Jackson's in there. And this girl, her name is Nana. She's from a group called After School. After School, I love K-pop, but the thing I love most is the loose copyright laws allowing the reactions. Yes, that is so true. Because they're like, I have.
Look, K-pop will not be sold in South Korea due to start selling abroad.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. I heard about that. Okay, so like a few months ago, there's like this notification in front of some of like the videos I was watching, and it said that that the channels you see that broadcast on YouTube, it says it won't be available in South Korea anymore. Like the same stuff that we watch on like the Korean YouTube channels in America, they can't watch it in Korea. I don't understand why, but they don't.
Wait, they didn't give a reason?
It's not the things aren't up there anymore. It just didn't make sense to me. I'm just like, wait a minute. You offer all this programming stuff on YouTube to your foreign fan base, but not your own country?
That's weird.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, I genuinely did not understand that. Like, that makes zero sense to me.
Yeah.
And it's not like K-pop videos. It's just like the TV stations.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
So like if I wanted to watch if someone wanted to watch a KBS or an NBC or a SBS or a JTBC drama on YouTube in Korea, they can't watch it.
That doesn't come on their TV?
They can't watch it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense. But multi-screen, I know what you mean because like I've tried to make a reaction videos to Western music, and it's like sometimes I try and it just does not work. Like they will not loosen up those copyright laws for crap.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah, like I did a reaction to Girls' Generation, The Boys, but they had done it on David Letterman, and I almost got hit for that. But then I sent in a notification. I'm like, hey guys, it's like I'm only doing it for like reaction stuff.
Is it really that bad? Like I've never reacted to
copyright laws are intense.
To Western music at all.
Like one thing you should notice is that when a lot of K-pop fans, when they react to like a YG artist, when they react to YG artist, when they react to it, like their voices, they make the voices are like higher. They change the pitch to make it higher or lower.
Really?
YG blocks them like crazy. Like some one girl, she uploaded a video, and then YG blocked it like the minute she uploaded it.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, because like, even if you dispute it, like you'll send in they'll send in like another like, hey, it's not as bad as like I'm not taking it, making money off of it, but YG will just be like, we don't care,
Wow.
and it sucks. It really does.
Yeah.
Because like when I first started this channel, I wanted to show Manaya YG artists, but I was scared to because I'm afraid like my channel might get like a copyright strike for that or something, and I don't want to do that.
Wait, do they just delete the video or do they
If
mess
it
up
gets
the whole
worse, like a copyright strike, it like temporarily like freezes your channel for like several months.
Mm-hmm.
Like one reactioner said that he almost lost all of his videos. Like he's been on for about like 2-3 years,
And for no reason too. Like for
and he had 60,000 subscribers. He almost lost them all. He
wow.
got them back. Like thank God he got them back. But yeah,
That's terrible.
I feel so. I always get really worried every time I see something like that. Like I get worried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know K-pop. Like when it comes to K-pop in Korea, though, I think it's just as big of a deal as it is over here. Well, not over here because of course it's not that much mainstream over here, but it's like because of the um. I don't know why. Because like normally in America, people aren't as involved in music as they used to be. They aren't as like intense music. There aren't like if I wanted to find someone who's like as an insane music fan as I am, it'd be hard to find unless you were in like in band or something, or who is as open as music. Like Tristan, for example. Tristan, for our viewers, Tristan is someone we go to school with. He's open to most of the music in his genre. He's not like if I said, "Hey, listen to this K-pop song," he'd be like, "No." But he wants me to listen to all these metal songs. Copyright laws aren't just intense; they're ridiculous and out of touch with modern media. They say they want us to interact with their videos. You ain't got the truth. Because I think, like for example, that J Park video we did, I didn't get any notification for copyright at all. No, J Park himself tweeted out another reactioner's video. He was just like, "Oh my gosh, thank you for reacting to it." I'm just like, "Thank God."
Why don't they see that like we're reacting to it?
Like even if you put a notification like I'm not using this for money reasons, they'll still get you for it.
That's stupid.
And it's weird because it's like I don't know if it's even them.
Not want to watch or look at that person's music anymore. They're gonna like lose money basically.
It's like I don't even know if it's even like the artist. I think it's more of their company. Cause like
Yeah.
MFBTY for example, Yumin Ray said that she watched my video. I'm like, yes, I love you, Yumin Ray, but I guess her company put a little like they didn't block my video. They were just like, hey, they submitted a copyright thing. What do you want to do? And I'm like, I just like they said, just acknowledge it and go on. Because otherwise they'll just be like, oh, you're trying to take my material and use it as yours. Nope. You just have to acknowledge it and keep moving.
Hmm.
The struggle is so real. But I'm glad you're watching multi-screen. Because like the last live chat I did, people started watching afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, and I'm like, oh.
Watched it all?
They watched it all. Afterward.
For this one, they would have to watch
2 hours.
an hour and a half worth. That's like a movie's length.
Yeah, but it will get done eventually.
Mm.
Like they'd finish watching it eventually.
Mm.
Awesome. I started watching myself again. Oh my gosh, that delay is bugging me.
Oh, I know. I don't like to look at that part or at that. I paused it because I don't like that. I don't like the delay.
Yeah, I'm just like there's delay.
I just have the screen on you.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully they think stuff will get better. Like the whole Sasang. I told you about Sasang fans, right? Soccer fans.
Oh yeah.
Like there aren't that many incidents as there used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I remember there was one point where like JYJ, they got to members like they like hit the girls, like they hit them because they were just like leave us alone. And
I think you told. Wait, I don't know. I think you told me that.
you know, I told you about when they snuck into their room and took pictures of them while they were asleep.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they did this. But like they think they were confronting them. It's like, hey, girl, come here. And they got really mad and they slapped some of them. And in my opinion, it was it's okay here. um, it was they were both in the wrong because of course JYJ you shouldn't have slapped them because they were like you don't hit girls, and at the same time she was like girls you should leave them alone.
Yeah. Hey, what were they doing at the time that they got slapped?
I don't know. Like I really don't. Like all I know is like I did a report one time on K-pop and they said that for every one for back when JYJ was in TVXQ and there were 5 members, he said for every one member of TVXQ, every time they left, 100. It's sad, I know, isn't it, Caesar? Every time they left, just like left their dorms or anything, a hundred Sasang fans would be following them, an
Oh,
average. So like if it,
following them around as they walk and stuff?
yeah.
Oh,
So altogether, like if all 5 of them left, that'd be a total of 500 people stalking them,
yeah.
which is crazy.
That's crazy. That would get annoying after a while. I mean, at first I would be flattered, but then like,
People were stalking you?
what? Yeah, then people cared about me that much to like want to follow me around everywhere. But then like, I'm not stalking, like creeping, like creepy
Well,
stalking.
of course, like, a regular fan, of course, would follow. Like when XO was in Disneyland or Disney World, like of course, like I would have followed them because I'm just like it's XO, they're in America and they're in Disney World. But I'm like I wouldn't crawl in their window and try to take pictures of them while they're sleeping.
Oh, and that's weird. I don't mean that part, but like following them around when they're walking, like that could get annoying after a while.
You'd get used to it after a while because like Tao came to America, I guess, to go to school. I guess that's what he's doing. And like he said, that a few fans recognized him in the airport, and he was just
Wait,
like,
when? Now? Recently?
yeah, like 2 3 days ago. He came to America to recover and I guess to go to school.
I thought that he was getting sent. I thought his dad wanted him back in China.
Yeah, and then they sent him to America. Like him and his mom came.
What?
Like they said him and his mom are like seen leaving the airport.
Wait, where in America? I'm trying to.
California. Like I don't know where he's studying abroad. All I know is that he got off the plane in California. That's all I know.
We need to find him.
like one thing I will say, like if you follow UKISS, AJ is like, wait, where's Harvard located?
Harvard. That's on the East Coast. I don't know where, or like not the East Coast, but like more towards us than the West Coast.
Yeah, like a member of UKISS is going to like Harvard.
I'm gonna look. He must be really smart then.
Yeah, he was on like ABC News because they're like he's a real life Hannah Montana. Like by day he's an average American person. No, he's an average he's an average college student.
Massachusetts. That's where Harvard is.
He's in Massachusetts. Oh, yes.
We need to go.
Yeah, they said like by day he's a college student and by night he's a hardcore K-pop idol. He's like, yeah, I just go to like classes and whatnot and and my roommates are just like, you're famous.
Are you serious? Like they don't even know. That. I mean, I would kind of enjoy that if I was a K-pop idol. But to be in a regular class and nobody knows that you are from UKISS, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just like you're thinking, I was just like, haha, I'm famous. It's like I don't need the class. I have money. I'm just here because I want to be smart.
Right. Yeah, that's where
Hold on, dog needs my attention. I know, I love Top Dog too. No, I don't know who let the dogs out.
Oh my god, his dogs. I've actually never looked up UKISS before, which is surprising because like I only recently got into K-pop. Like I was saying how I've never actually looked up UKISS before. No, I hear someone. Wait, I know their one song, but I've never like.
She's mine.
Yeah, she's mine, but I've never invested my time into looking them up. I don't know why. I've looked up so many other groups. Just I haven't. Nothing against UKISS. I just haven't done it. I don't know why. I'm a procrastinator, I guess. Hey, your mic went off. Your mic went off. Yeah, we cannot hear you.
I'm
Okay.
here. Hello. I just switched over to my phone because I had to take my phone and like walk away and do something. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
But
Do you like EXO? Yes. We love EXO. They asked
what
if
happened?
we...
Yes, we love EXO. Oh, someone said that in the comment.
Yeah. I recently started watching EXO Next Door, and I am still binge watching it at night, and I love it. And Jamal is my bias. I've decided. EXO Next Door. Um, I'm only on like episode 6 though, but it's
Yeah. For UKISS, look up Stop Girl English version.
okay. So I have to load it in my phone.
No.
I have like a list on my phone of K-pop artists that I need to look up, and UKISS is on here. There's a lot of people on here that I need to get around to.
Yeah, Stop Girl. The Stop Girl is my jam. Stop Girl. I would suggest though, if you ever watch the first video they ever released, be very careful.
Why?
Rude. They are rude.
Oh God.
Rudeness levels are through the roof. They are touching on each other, and I'm just like, I'm not ready. Yeah, and then UKISS, yeah, 3 members speak English. So
Oh, that's good. Wait, how many members are in UKISS?
if you count past and current members, there's 10. But right now, there's technically 7. Let me turn this mic, because I'm doing stuff, and I don't want it'll look so weird if you just see me walking around. But yeah, if you count past and current members, there's 10. I forget about the past members. Oh my gosh, because I knew UKISS was there. I just didn't get into them until like later on. But they had members named Alexander and Kibum. I think they were multilingual. Alexander and Kibum. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long since I heard from them.
Who's your bias in UKISS?
I can't decide.
I don't want to come back tomorrow and be like, oh, I chose a bias in UKISS, and then you'd be like, he's mine.
No, because like it's a toss-up between AJ, Kevin, June, and Sohyun. It's between those 4. Because I don't know. Kevin is like the innocent one. AJ is the rude one. June is the new member. Because another member left like 2 years ago, and June replaced him. No, wait. Yeah. That late 2013, that member left, and June replaced him. And Suhyun is the leader.
Okay.
But I can't decide. I think you would like Hoon, because Hoon's the funny one.
Hmm?
Yeah, Hoon is hilarious. Are you looking up Stop Girl?
Yeah. Yeah, right now. I won't play it during this. So I'm gonna look them up after.
Let me turn my volume up, because I could have sworn I turned this volume. Okay, there we go. Stop Girl in the name of love. And then, one thing you need to know about UKISS is that they're really big in Japan.
Why? Why Japan?
Huh?
Why UKISS and why Japan?
Because Japan has the second biggest music market in the world after the US.
Why is UKISS big in Japan?
Because they put a lot of Japanese stuff out.
Oh, okay.
They're so famous they have a second dorm over there.
Really? Isn't that like EXO has 2 different dorms?
Nope.
I could have sworn they did.
No, EXO all lives together.
No, like they have a dorm here and they have a dorm here, like in 2 different countries.
I don't think they do.
I could have sworn, or some group has like a dorm in China and a dorm in Korea.
Maybe Unique? No.
No. It was like when I heard this when I first got into K-pop. So that's before it was EXO.
I don't think EXO does because they would promote China. Well,
because like I was reading their member profile and it was like so and so rooms with so and so in Korea, but he rooms with this person in China, or something like that.
Maybe I don't know because I've never seen any like this is how we live our lives. You know how they do like the dorm stuff?
Yeah.
Like I've never seen that in China.
Hmm. Maybe it wasn't EXO. Maybe it wasn't.
Like, I don't know. Pickles. I don't know. I think EXO barely promotes in China anymore. Because back when they were split into like EXO-K and M, they were originally two separate groups,
Yeah.
completely separate. And then I think for Growl, everyone was just like, let's put them together for this comeback, and bam. Because like I'm at a point where like my friends do Growl, and they said we're gonna do Growl as EXO-K. I'm like, no, it has to be with everyone.
Wait, is Growl everyone?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine them being two separate groups.
Huh?
I can't imagine them being two separate groups.
That's because you got here late.
No. It's
So
like,
when I first
no, nobody exposed me to the beauty of K-pop.
Yeah, like here's the thing, like my friend Daryl, I showed him a video last year when I was still in high school. He just messaged me yesterday. He was like, dude, K-pop is awesome. I'm like,
Oh my, like, what did I tell you a year ago?
like he's just like that. He's like 4 minutes, what you're doing today is fire. I'm like, I sent you that video a year ago. You are just now liking that song.
He's like, I bring a whole new meaning to procrastination. A year,
Yeah,
I'll get
so
to.
he watched it a year ago.
Oh, he watched it a year ago.
Yeah, and then like he posted on Facebook, he was like, guys, I like K-pop, and everyone was like, Daryl, you okay? Like, have you been hanging out with channels?
What group or video did you show him?
4 minute.
What did he like? Like a year later, which one did he like?
I think he likes Gayun. Gayun's the main vocal. I like Hyuna.
He must have just not given it a chance when you showed him, and then went back and actually invested time into learning.
I guess, because I was really surprised when he was just like, I like it now. I was like, why? Yeah, so hopefully my standards for my bias won't change because I'm just like I love myself some main vocals and then there's the occasional rapper. It's a rapper at 4 minute, but then again she was an original Wonder Girls member, so.
Oh yeah. For me, I don't think I have a preference whether they're a vocal or a rapper. I don't know, it depends on the person for me. I know because I know you like the vocal line.
It's also like I like the performers. As someone who performs really, really well, I love them. Like if Kai if Kai had the voice of Dio, I would love Kai. Kai would be my bias.
Really?
Yeah, like if I heard like if Cham Yong could sing like Dio and dance like Kai, I'd be in love with him.
Yeah. Yeah, see, for me, it's more like their actual personalities behind the performances rather than the actual performances. But I can see why, like, you watch their performances and then your bias list gets wrecked. Like, but actually form bias, like a new bias in a group, I have to look at their personalities.
Yeah, like if you look like Mix for example, the member like even though Leo is one of the main vocals, he doesn't talk that much and when they do like personal stuff.
Oh hey, my laptop's on 3%.
Well I guess we can end the live chat here then, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll just text you. But thank you for wait, hold on, let me read these comments, see if I missed anything. Let me see if I missed anyone's comments. Did I miss it? Did we miss anyone else's comments?
We have to watch that TV cast thing.
What TV casting?
She left in the comment section. Do you see it?
Come on, I'm looking back. She said, do you like, what is that for?
I don't know, but I have to watch it after this ends.
Yeah, we will watch it after it is.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll like it.
Oh, that's a live broadcasting thing.
What?
Remember that did you watch the slow jam version of BTS I Need You?
Yes.
That's where they broadcasted it from.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sometimes they do like live when they do like live comeback stuff and they have the showcases. It's usually like on something like TV casting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you like the 2-3 people who watched.
While it was happening.
And thank you for everyone who's probably going to watch this later on because they're probably going to be like late.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm CD.
I'm Jordan.
And we're AK3R. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Follow us on social media. The links are in the description. And shout out to the dog. Shout out to all our co-hosts. We're AK3R. Bye, guys.
Bye.